See, bunkers are fantastic for Terran because they only cost 100 minerals. You can salvage them, they take everything back, it's freaking great. Observer coming out for Huck here, he's going to be able to see exactly what's going on for QXC, and you're going to know that he's fast expanding, so Huck is going to have to make a move here to basically stop QXC from getting this early expand up. So 2 stalkers being placed here at the far pylon here, which is great pylon placement. Actually, I'm just gonna take a look around here around Huck's base. This is fantastic pylon placement. Good placement on the robo too. He's got everything able to see, and Huck is actually expanding too. Which Huck is a very big fan of one base, like strong early ending game Protoss play. So it's interesting that he's chosen to expand here. It seems like pretty much the best thing to do because I don't think he's going to be able to break this wall of QX. He's thrown down another bunker. See how bunkers are they're so cheap. You can salvage them and stuff. They're just, excuse me, they're fantastic. Calling down a bunch of mules here. Orbital command already up. And there's the immortal coming out for Huck, and I believe another immortal should be on the way. Observer seeing everything here. Yes, no, immortal is not on the way, so 2 more gateways going down. And it looks like Huck is going to go, he's probably going to bust out a bunch of sentries here as his gas is so high up. Or maybe even, yes, there's a Twilight Council, I didn't even see that. That's exactly what he's going to do, so he's probably going to throw down. Yes, there's the Dark Shrine. I knew he was very gas heavy, which is exactly what you want to do. You want to get rid of that gas by either getting a bunch of sentries or going something like Templars or Dark Templars or High Templars or something that's very gas heavy. Using his current army right now, which is not very big actually. It's split up. He splits up his stalkers and the rest of his army because the stalkers are so much faster moving than everything else. So he can use his stalkers for scouting and take out these little SCVs that are just running around the map here. For QXC, Observer in a great place. It sees exactly what's coming out of both bases. Oh my goodness, 4 bunkers down and a missile turret going down too to prevent against any incoming air attack. Good scan placement for QXC, another pylon going down, and it looks like we have charge being researched and chrono boosted for Huck. So it looks like, and this is exactly what you want to do, is so basically what happened is QXC scouted Huck's robo facility, so Huck basically just changed his tech. He went, okay, crap, he saw my robo, I'm going to throw down a Twilight Council, I'm going to throw down a Dark Shrine, I'm going to get charge lots and Dark Templars, which is a great combination. Because the Dark Templars are heavy on gas and the charge lots are like heavy on minerals, I guess. And here come 2 assimilators at the same time, getting this expansion saturated up here. Good placement by all his troops. As you can see, it's very zealot heavy army because he was spending a lot of his gas on these on the Dark Shrine and whatnot. And this missile turret is actually perfect because it's gonna deny any Dark Templar harass on this mineral line here. He's gonna be able to see stuff. A starport is going down for QXC as well as 2 more barracks. Look at this nice little lineup here. But Huck is seeing all this, and it looks like QXC is moving out with his Marine Marauders. They do have stim. He's scanning to check out the army, but he doesn't see these stalkers here from the sides. This is actually going to be a nice little good force field. It's going to take out part of QXC's army here. Force him to come back and force him to fight in this small little area, which is, oh, here comes the stim. Oh no, there's a Dark Templar in the back, but actually QXC is doing fantastic micro to get away from both these Stalkers and the Dark Templar, but it looks like Huck is actually going to win this battle with his charge lots, his Dark Templars, and Stalkers and Sentries. A very balanced army, very nice, but QXC is actually getting some scouting information right now, seeing that it looks like Huck is, yes, he's planning on expanding, and he does, throws it down. And Huck is checking the expansion here with his observer to make sure that QXC is still on 2 base, and another starport going down as well as a reactor on his factory with another missile turret, because now he does know that there are Dark Templars coming up for Huck. So it looks like the 2 Dark Templars are just going to try and cause a little havoc around the base. At this point, actually, it looks like he's probably just positioning these Dark Templars as almost scouts, which is great use. Templar Archives along with another gateway going down at his expansion, which is good placement on these because QXC will only be able to scan like one of the bases, and then it's just spreading out your buildings like that is good, especially against Terran, because they can only scan one place at once. So he's got some tech here, he's got some tech here, he's got some tech here, he's got it all over the map. It's great. And another little Marine Marauder army has built up for QXC, and it looks like he's going with Ravens. He's grabbing one Raven rather, and then the double medevac out of the reactor starport here. So basically, he's just going M build with one Raven for point defense drone and what's it called? And seeing the Dark Templars and whatnot, and the ability to see shit. So actually, oh, this scout's gonna get taken out here quick, but he does see that Huck was moving out, and Huck decides to move back, excuse me, which is a good idea, because basically you always want to do what your opponent doesn't see. So basically, if your opponent sees you doing something, do something else, basically. That's only if your opponent is good enough to counter that. If you're playing against someone where you're like, okay, he knows what I'm doing, but he doesn't even know how to counter it, so I can just beat him. But anyways, at a high level like this, you basically have to kind of switch up, or else your opponent will always get the counter. And it looks like there's going to be a large battle here. High Templars rather is exactly what Huck needs to take out this M. Oh, feedback going on the medevac there, which is perfect. And it looks like he's going to force field and then probably throw down a storm right there. Hopefully, I don't believe there's enough energy in the High Templars. No, he does not have enough energy. He used the energy on the feedback to put him in there. He's working in an Archon there. This is actually quite a close battle. These force fields now wearing off. Oh my goodness, let's see the army count here. Huck is just a little bit ahead, and the Archon is going to be a great tank here and finish it off. And actually, this Raven might go down. No, the Raven is still alive with 18 health left. His energy is going to still build up. Huck is surviving with 3 sentries.